We're gonna have to
just
speed.
when they close out and reopen.
Still waiting.
Okay.
Hey, we get there.
All right.
We're in it, baby. Losers finals. Wizzrobe versus IBDW. The third Falcon IBDW will face in LACS.
Copy.
Yeah, and I will say, started off very interestingly. Wizzy runs across the whole stage into grab, nearly gets it. That is going to be kind of a mix-up. Wizzy's going to control space. He's going to kind of mix it up by running in. We've seen that a little bit from Cody, actually, by controlling space and then running in. But Cody's not messing around. He's kind of just going in a lot. Wizzy's taking some of that, too.
Is that a Phantom third hit?
The gentleman?
I'm going to call Phantom third hit on the gentleman.
Okay.
My cyborg eyes.
We'll review the tape. Oh. And shield fast enough there.
Yeah, Wizzy, again, just kind of going in with like a few knees and a few grabs earlier, looking a lot more aggressive than we've seen him so far. Upper's going to cover that tech chase, give great follow-up.
Why not continue up airing there? What is the thought behind the nair?
Because with up air, you won't get the kill there, especially if they DI away. With nair, you can push off for an edge guard.
Okay.
Let me tell you, Fox dash attacking and then apparating through the other side of the character is beautiful on every character except for Falcon.
Falcon has the butt grab.
And they just get to press the A button after shielding.
Yeah. He's got the elbows.
Yeah, I mean, if you shield DI, you can get it anyway. So.
He played college ball. He knows how to use them.
I love Slime when he talks about Falcon's good tools. He's like, yeah, of course. And then his bad tools, he's like, this is fucked up and God hates me.
Real shit.
Oh, man. So, I mean, great SDI to get a better chance to go to edge there from Wizzy. But, I mean, if you're going to be there with the six blue lines, it doesn't matter how close you are.
True.
And up tilt, the name of the game, Cody has been getting so many good punishes off of up tilt. Up tilt being the move right there that Fox did a couple times in a row. Wizzy did space around it this time. But yeah, I mean, combos into so much, beats so many things. So you got a move that does both of those. You're going to be there.
No!
That was crazy.
Blessed about that angle, but missed truly everything.
Yeah. I'm really surprised that Wizzy's just been kind of going ham, but I guess he needed to take a risk to come back into it. But I'm also really surprised that Cody just gave it to him. So.
Man, for as long as knee lasts, it's a great dodge.
Yeah, it was just a beautifully timed side B.
Ooh, there's the up tilt again. We see that kind of pushing Falcon up, and then it's like, what are you going to do? Fox's back air sticking up at a diagonal and being a bit disjointed. Not much Falcon can do. That's why we did see the air dodge. So again, we're going to see Cody up tilting, putting Falcon in a rough spot, or nairing, putting Falcon in a rough spot, kind of just working the back air. Because once you're high up, Fox just back airs you, and then you feel bad, and you usually evaporate, and that's what we saw.
Yeah. And looking a lot more like IBDW versus None than versus S2J.
Yeah, started out competitive, but yeah. I mean, it ended very similarly.
Yeah.
And I mean, I imagine if we're Wizzy here, we want to go somewhere with a little more room. Kind of what we were talking about in the other Falcon Fox games. We want room to dash back. Maybe Wizzy wants space to just when he's gotten some of the openings. Maybe he wants an easier kill. I'd be surprised though, but we'll see.
A lot of glizzies in chat. I do believe he will need more of those, being down so far in the set. But the tree is also being spammed very hard. Also, Pepe D's could help as well.
It is dead silent, so they're Pepe D'ing just the dead air. Wizzy waiting to boot up a game too.
Just staring at the waiting for game stream.
They're excited for Wizzy to unscrew his water, take the sip, screw it back on. Announce his counter pick.
It's just the strange part about Slippy is that I don't know what Wizzy's doing because I can't see him, you know? So it's like, rather than the normal installing, I'm just stressed out that there's a tech problem.
Yeah, that's fair.
Almost got a really quick stock there, but chose the wrong option off stage.
Good SDI out on the shine as well from Wizzy.
But I mean, Wizzy's maintaining like strong pressure. He hasn't let Cody come back. He's doing the knee, then doing the nair to kind of make sure Fox doesn't grab the edge. Remember, we have said a few times that Falcon struggles to cover someone going to edge. Fox the shine stall to make it harder, but it doesn't matter if you're just going to get up aired a couple times way off the level.
Yes, sir.
All right.
And yeah, so catching Wizzy does like stomping right there to cover people going into him a short hop, but if you're full hopping, doesn't matter.
Weird to cover with the get-up attack, I feel like, when he's falling down.
Yeah, sometimes it off stage and it pushed away a little bit, but it just wasn't enough here.
Yeah.
The timing was probably a bit too late, is my guess, or maybe Wizzy just did some crazy SDI. I never know for sure.
Yeah, that's the weird thing about Wizzy is you can always just say good SDI, and you're probably right when you're commentating.
Yeah. Oh, and there's covering the roll to center, which I believe S2J was looking for and started getting those against Cody. So yeah, I mean, Wizzy covering that and Miss Tech. And Wizzy, this looks like the Wizzy show right now. Crouch grab, grab again.
Oh, whoa!
Great mash.
One mash is all he got, or one pummel.
One pummel. Yeah, very good. So
no.
that was very well done, Cody.
I love when a down B is well executed.
Ooh, what an insane.
So, I mean, these guys are really doing a good job at breaking each other's punishes right now. But this favors all the trading back and forth favors Wizzy. Cody needs something decisive, but instead he gets need. So I mean, this is a really situation. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a line and a half.
I'm commentating.
Decisive instead he gets need.
Someone in chat called it the Dorito kick, which I think is I had never noticed it before.
The flare down. Yeah.
Doritos Locos.
Yeah.
The Doritos Locos Tacos gaming kick. All right, Envy, we got to talk. We're going to sponsor Wizzy instead.
But yeah, great shine. Wizzy comes in with that grab first time since the first stock and does get punished for it again. And there we go. Cody just kind of pushing Wizzy to both sides of the stage and just coming and chasing him down both times here.
This 3-1 stock lead that he had is kind of getting melted.
Yeah, it's gone now. It's a one-stock game, and I don't know. It's very scary. Ooh, air dodge. Uh-oh. Reads a dash back.
That is surprising there wasn't a hit there. So that's kind of a bit of a flub on Wizzy's part. SDI's the down air away, I believe, gets the grab. So multi-hit moves are much more SDI-able now. Full hop back air. There it is again. Big boots. Takes center. Gets behind Falcon.
Oh.
And now this is tough. Falcon's shield is shrinking. Just does knee, though. I mean,
yeah.
if you guys can do it.
He's just going for every trick in the book, but it's not connected.
He's gonna die right here. What? He doesn't up air?
Caught and shine, clearly.
He messed up his tech. He pushed jump a little too early, and this might be it.
Oh!
No tech, no meteor cancel. Very well played by Wizzrobe. Wizzy was flailing a bit. Good that he timed the stomp at the right time. That really was Cody's game to lose. He brought it back down 3 stocks to 1. Played it really well, but had a bit of a tech error, and then Wizzy was just able to kind of capitalize, kept himself composed well enough. So that kind of kept Wizzy back in the set, and now things are kind of spicy going into game 3.
I love how Wizzy, even though his shield was peanut-sized, just kept on the pressure and ripped out the knee, because I think most might have expected him to like reset, but he kept his advantage on stage positioning.
Right.
It's hard too as Falcon. You hold your shield for that long, you're going to get grabbed, but he just knew this was the time to not falter, not break.
Right. He could have just dashed back. He could have just waved dash back. He could have retreating aerial, but he kneed in place, kept him out, and then I think that kind of
you don't win if you don't hit them.
That's facts.
Oh God.
And you don't win if you get 0 to death either.
So again, we've talked about it a few times. We're going to talk about it again. Small level. Falcon can't dash back. Turns around. Doesn't have much to do out of back here. Gets stomped. But yeah, Fox has a good recovery here. Can ride the wall. And can also use the side platforms to recover better than Falcon.
Yeah, this is the stage we saw that S2J just got dismantled on to close out that set.
It's tough. It's a very tough level. So getting it out of the way early would be good for Wizzy. But Wizzy keeping it competitive right now. If he is able to win here, this is really good for him. Knee jab
pressure.
Dude, he can't get out of the corner. It's so interesting.
Fox could go back to edge, but I understand why he's not. Fakes going to edge just so he can kick Falcon again. Falcon grabs so he gets the double jump. That's what lets him get back. So a bit of a misplay on Cody there. I think he might have tried to get the shine. You always have to be careful with Falcon because he could jump out and hit you. That's why a lot of people like hit Falcon's shield and move away. Great shine stall. Wizzy almost covered all of things, but wasn't quite able to.
Yeah, it feels like he's always just a beat off from covering it.
Stop saying that.
What? Like momentum-wise. Come on, you guys get what I mean.
Say like a second or something.
Almost Randall getting involved. There's something I want to talk about. The beat thing. Oh, well, it doesn't matter.
Say that for after stream. Please, please. It's already in the name. All right.
So Cody top platform does get up aired. You have to watch out being above Falcon. Just kneeing the shield, kneeing very frame positive on shield. So
that's not true, right? Like you should be able to get out of the pressure of knee jab.
No.
You only can get out if like it's like I guess a really high knee or something, or something. So yeah, knee's actually pretty good on shield. If you do a really late one, I actually think it's at least a mix up to get a grab or
caught and shine again. How do you know that down B wouldn't kill him? That was insane.
I'm not sure I was talking about knee, but speaking of knee, just comes off platform with it. Good edge cancel.
Oh my God!
And that pushing Falcon away.
Look at Fox.
Yeah, Fox is badass. That's the most Goku Fox has ever looked.
So I think the issue there was Wizzy, I guess, double jumped, and then he thought he was going to land on stage, but the camera was kind of focused on both of them when they were kind of in the corner. He may have not quite noticed where he was, and he just fell into the abyss, and the abyss rose up to greet him.
I could also imagine he was going for a wall jump up air because I think that would have hit the exact angle that Cody could have gone for.
Yeah.
And maybe just didn't get the wall jump input. That's what I initially thought, but it does make more sense that he'd be on stage.
Yeah, I think, I mean, Wizzy typically does not do the wall jump edge guards very much, and he likes grabbing the edge or being on stage. So it's a strange error regardless. But I mean, I hope Wizzy doesn't let that rattle him. You know, I think that's the main thing kind of moving forward is he's got to say, well, Yoshi's is pretty tough. He played it fairly well, all things considered, was getting some good edge guards. Cody was actually coming, shine stalling and really spacing his double jump excellently to come around like the weak knee into rising nair that he did get hit by a couple times, I believe, 2 games ago. So
yeah, of the games to lose, that was the one that was expected and most reasonable.
Yes, that is totally fine. Taking early damage here. Yeah. And again, Falcon's jab actually pretty large, and since it comes out so quickly, it's almost, I mean,
what? Excellent edge guard from Wizzy.
What?
That is the long shot.
He did the Wizzy on Yoshi's story. You just fall to your death.
Life for a life.
Yeah, true. This is karmaic.
Yes. Oh, and Wizzy just patrolling the stage with those knees there. Really just does so much damage and sends it a good angle. I mean, these players could still be DIing it well, and they just go so far because knee just big move, very strong.
And a terrible start for IBDW. I mean, like, I feel like it's just mentally kind of tough to come back now in this game.
It can be. But I mean, he's controlling center. He's full out back airing, hitting the back of Falcon's shield. Jab up smash. We have seen it before. Falcon is pretty fat. Barely is able.
I hate when Fox is too fast and too impressive.
He's just too cool and strong and hot.
His hot Chad muscles just make him go a little farther and grabs through them.
But yeah, I mean, Cody thought he was safe under the platform. Not quite safe. Falcon has some pretty good aerial drift, was able to drift in and hit him. There's the roll jabs. We're kind of talking like just kind of keeping him safe. Fine to throw out the jabs after the roll sometimes, especially if people are under pressure. And we've got the down throw show. Ooh, and keep grabbing.
Yeah, that was great.
Wizzy kind of messed up there. He wanted to turn around grab, not grab in place, but that just is something that kind of happens. Turning around is a very precise action, and Wizzy is a very precise player.
The dare to cover the landing is
when Slime does a recovering dare, it doesn't work out. When Wizzy does it, easy.
It sends them to the right.
It sends them to the right. Easy clap.
Must be easy, Wizzy. Must be easy.
Must be nice. So again, Shine Stall, kind of wait for the right moment. Hit him with the back air. Not going to need it this time. We're just going to watch Falcon hopelessly fall past us.
Yep. And if he doesn't close this out soon, this is kind of an amazing comeback by IBDW.
Here's the recovery. Just side being right into Falcon, but I think it was well played. But yeah, I mean, if he messed that up, he was just dead and then down all the stock. That being said, taking a little bit of laser damage. Wizzy surprised Cody by going in. Cody intercepted Wizzy moving in, but percent differential just too much. So we'll see later.
Ooh, the
Cody
empty hops.
I would love to see Wizzy kind of keep on the pressure here rather than play a little passively.
Cody was standing right in front of him crouching. It would have been hard for Wizzy to get a hit, so I think Wizzy kind of wanted to reset or mess up his timing. Just kind of awkward. Crouch cancel just being pretty good and making things weird. There's the get up attack that kind of happened before that worked out fine this time.
Zero to death, really.
Yeah, well played. So
this
now
is a one-stop game now. That is crazy.
If you're Cody, you want to avoid Invincible Falcon. If you're Falcon, you want to at least get that damage and get a good position, which he almost got a grab on. These guys are going high, trying to avoid their moves, and there it is.
Catches him jumping out of the shine.
Oh. What? The mid-short on stage?
Rare mid-short.
Yeah, no! The DI in, yes, sir.
You can't DI in 2020.
It just wasn't ready for it. First grab probably didn't register by the time he went for the second grab, and then he's like, uh-oh. And maybe a bit of panic. Maybe he thought there was going to be like an F tilt after the first grab. Sometimes Falcons will mix up what they do after the first grab with like an F tilt or something. I don't know if you want to DI that in, but just as an example.
Yeah.
Either way, like it happens to Cody a little bit. He seems like when it's a strange position or last stock or something, he can hold in a little bit more. And that's a free conversion run off knee. And so that'll do it. I mean, well played to Wizzy, honestly, there for having the composure again. Because he had 2 difficult situations. He's able to find those knees, find those conversions in those moments. And Cody, I mean, that's 2 rough situations there for being up and nearly having it, and then this happens. So It's got to be a bit difficult for him, but luckily he does have counter pick advantage going into game 5.
Yeah, and he'll have another tough set. This went the same way with S2J. Fortunately, on that set, he had Yoshi's Story for game 5.
Yeah.
So I don't really know where he's hoping to go here, but
I imagine Fountain.
Yeah, it just takes him the
Unless I
Fountain.
played
Probably.
there and I forgot.
yeah, you're right. Good
Here
call.
we go. It's this is tough, but
Game 5 winner sees Mango in grand finals,
Mm-hmm.
and will claim at least second at LACS 3.
Yep. And an additional problem for Falcon is, well, the platform just raised, but the height it was at, if Falcon tries to do an aerial, the platform will interrupt it. And so that's something that's very frustrating for Falcon. So he's got to be mindful of the platform changing heights. And so that's part of the problem, in addition to being constrained by the level. So yeah, we're just seeing Cody put out the back air. He got in, and Wizzy just says, "Okay, come here. Let's put some moves out for you to run into." Bit of a shield drop tech error.
that's not fair.
And it just feels like Cody has the absolute right playbook on how to come back to stage against Falcon. None of the Falcons today have figured out how to edge guard successfully.
Yeah, I mean, his recovery against a lot of players has looked pretty solid. So, I mean, well played to him on that. Yeah, Wizzy well played with his invincibility, coming down and just getting that grab, and from that grab he's been able to. Oh my goodness,
That's
Cody
so
was able
sad,
to
dude. No, that's so sad,
And
Slide
yeah,
look
I
at
mean,
this like Sophie's choice.
dude. This is all right. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, that's why you pick the stage.
Whoa. That was a weird interaction.
and so there's the
Wow.
from game 2. Cody was able to tech it this time, and
You're allowed to live that PP.
It's all right.
Hey,
He
I
dies
mean-
off a backer off the top.
Fox's at B goes mad far.
It does go mad far.
Just always assume he's coming back.
Oh my god.
Rip.
6 blue lines.
And the knee coverage can be good if the fog is at a higher percent, but just tanks it and comes back.
Yeah, Wizzy fading back a little bit. Cody maybe was thinking to intercept there. Wizzy just kind of waited for him that time, so we're seeing a little bit of mix-ups. Up tilt on shield. If Falcon jumps, he gets hit. Otherwise, it's
Oh
pressure.
my god.
No tech and a DI out.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah, maybe he tried to roll away and got hit in the beginning of it, but either way, well played to Wizzy.
Feels like Wizzy's best openings have come off of just giant knees in the neutral.
That platform height right there was so hard for Wizzy to deal with, even though he had a down throw. Like, Cody's basically protected by the ledge and the platform height.
Yes. So, I mean, it's really hard to get a follow-up there. But that being said, it's also really good for Cody to get these follow-ups, because if Falcon DIs away, he's off stage, has to run into back air shines and everything. So again, just the level kind of working out again in his favor.
Nice.
This is good. Wizzy needs this. Reverse knee, that's going to do it. We're going last stock, game 5.
Yeah, this is sweaty. It's as close as a melee game can get.
Platform goes away. Going to be easier follow-ups for both of them on the left side of the level. We're going right.
Oh, no.
And these up airs
Oh, no
pushing.
jump, no jump.
That's
no
it.
over.
Oh my
Wow.
And he has the composure, and he just takes the jump, and Falcon is, there's the stage in his long.